current scenario of organ donation in India is extremely poor as compared to the other countries, and we don't have exactly data because we are very poor in maintaining the data, but still it is 0.5 per 1 million. So with this organ donation rate, are we going to meet the organ donation or organ transplant demand? So if you see the organ donation figures and organ transplant figures, so it's near about 25 to 30,000 people they're waiting for the liver transplantation. Around 2 to 3 lakh people they're waiting for the kidney transplant. Around 5 lakh for cornea, and there are a few for heart, lung, intestine, and pancreas transplantation. So with this donation, we are not going to achieve in the equation between demand and supply of organ donation transplantation. So brain death means their brain functions are completely not working. There is 0% chance that their brain function will recover, and that we have different tests, clinical tests, as well as some investigations to decide whether this patient is brain dead or not. So we need to be absolutely sure about he is completely brain dead and his other organs are functioning well or with support. Then these patients definitely we can get for the these are the potential donors for the organ donation. Second is the cardiac death. Cardiac death in the sense your heart completely stops. If your heart stops, your all organs stops functioning. So one, we need to realize that cardiac death means there is a complete death of all the organs. So in a simple language, if somebody died in the hospital or somebody died at home, that we can consider as the cardiac. There is no pulse, there is no BP, there is no saturation. So these are the cardiac deaths. So if it happens in the hospital, then we can give the CPR kind of thing and try to revert it. But at the home, most of the time it's not possible. But once their pulse, BP, saturation stops for a particular time, then we can consider these are the cardiac death. So there is one more death that is usually we get a call. It is related to cardiac death, but we call it as a complete death. So there is somebody died 6 hours, 10 hours before, and we get a call to donate their organs. So these are the completely death patients. By definition, we don't have definition. We have brain death and cardiac death only. But for the practical purpose, we can say these are the completely dead donors. There are a lot of misconceptions about the organ donation, and I have already made lots and lot of presentations about myths and facts about organ donation. So in couple of words, if I have to tell, I will tell you that organ donation doesn't cost you at all. Once they consent for the organ donation, then all bill is paid by the treating hospital. Patient doesn't have to pay bill at all. So it is a completely misunderstandable that if we talk about organ donation, they always think that their patient was well when they admitted to the hospital. He came walking, and after coming to the hospital, he became better. And hospital management or doctors made this patient brain dead. So we have to make them understand. We have to take in support of the social workers, treating doctor, and other physicians or doctors from the that area to get a second opinion. Make them understand that brain death is equal to death. Second point is they always feel that if he's a brain dead, why his body is warm? Because usually for layman person, it is like death means their body is cool, there is no pulse, no BP. So we have to make them understand. We have to cool them down. So you cannot be aggressive because their dear ones are in the deathbed. So we have to be little polite to them. We have to tell them the entire process, how we can convince them they are bad. And at that point of time, we should never talk about the organ donation. Always talk about their condition, and once they understand, then we should introduce the concept of organ donation. Doctor, physicians, nurses, social workers, anybody in the society can make an awareness about the organ donation. Let me tell you, you can become a dream superheroes like Iron Man, Spider-Man only by donating the organs, and that is the only way we can be a real hero of this world. You cannot buy anybody's life by money, by giving money. So if you want to be a real hero, then you have to save somebody's life, like doing the organ donation. So what we have done is, we have in the prominent areas in the hospital, where is the waiting area, as well as outside the ICUs entry, and we have put organ donation slogans, small stories, how people can save their lives when they are about to go out of this life. Yeah, at the end, definitely I would like to give a message to the Docplexus community, because organ donation is such an act where we never consider ourselves, or there is no monetary consideration, and it is a completely selfless act where we can just simply save somebody's life. Organ donation is an act. Please participate in organ donation in any other way, wherever you get a chance for the organ donation. And if you need any help, we are always there for the organ donation. If you want any help, any suggestions how to proceed, then you are just one call away from us.